Hi. How's it going, guys? It's my first live of 2023. We're gonna draw this in your styles. I just had a random desire to do this. Hi, Cart Dragon. How are you? Am I reading that right? Cart Dragon. I don't have glasses on and my phone is at a weird angle. So, how are you guys? Hi, Tony Talwar. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. There's a lot of people in here right now. Okay, got it. Good. Okay, so if you're in here and you have access to pen and paper, let's do some creative stuff. Love meeting artists, so do I. I need to get another charger. Shoot. Okay, so I'm doing some draw this in your styles. I'm randomly gonna find some on this page that I follow. This is the first one that I found. I think it's kind of cool. The artist is, let's see, Janine Made. So this is our first one that we're gonna work on right now. All people are coming in and out. My name is Jessica, or JWhitneyArt. I'm an artist here on TikTok. My first live in the new year, so let's get after it. So I didn't do any of these last year because the year before and the year before that, I did a lot of these. So most of my art was just doing my version of other people's art. So I didn't do any in 2022. So we're going to do a lot of them this year. My phone keeps going off. Okay. So let's do these quickly. We're not going to belabor this process. Let's start with a really super duper quick sketch. Can you guys see that? I'm on the Instagram that I'm on is called Draw This Challenge, if you feel like going there as well and seeing the reference on your own phone. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, I don't know if I have any eraser over here. All right, so it looks like we're not erasing. I think I'm gonna put this face straight on. I love drawing faces with glasses. That's kind of my thing. If you guys could send some likes while you're in here, that would be super helpful. Okay, so we've got a triangle nose. We've got a diamond mouth. I'll share my process with you guys, just a taste. I won't do too much. Circle eyes, and then we've got glasses. No, I think I do need to find an eraser because I'm doing a lot of unsure lines on this one. Okay, we've got ears. Let's give her a hairline. So these are all going to be sketches. I think I'll move this over to Procreate and finish them probably on another night. Okay, so let's give her some shoulders. So we have a collar here. And this is going to be really quick sketches. I feel like I should have put on some music or something. She's a little off. Okay, so what are you guys up to? Let's say eraser. You gotta do it. I think her glasses are too high up. She looks very young, and I don't think that's what I was really going for here. I just wet. Okay, so let's give her some lips. Can you guys see? She kind of is giving like Velma vibes with these glasses, so I did not mean to make her look so young, but we are gonna move forward. However she happens is how she happens. Rich and Millie Casa Lambo. And she's looking off to the side. I'm gonna have her look to this side. Okay, she's coming together. Everything is dying on me. Okay, let's give this crew neck some pizzazz. Let's go down a little bit. But I'll show you how to gotta do it. Bunch of nicks need you to go away. This was my go-to hairstyle when I was younger. And not even like young, I'm talking about like teenage years. I was a pigtail kind of girl. It was easy. Or even like 2 buns. I'm still big on the space buns. Okay, so she's got eyebrows. She has to. Should I get a? I should get a big eraser. Where's the what's it called? Kneading eraser. I usually leave them over here. What on earth just? I don't know where it is. I don't like using the hard ones. I have not drawn someone else's art in over a year. This looks like a teenage myself. Do you guys make your art kind of look like you subconsciously? Because it's definitely not on purpose. Yeah, she looks like she wants nothing to do with whatever's going on here. To the right. She's like, nah, I'm good. There's very little shading in this style, which isn't too contrary from my own style. But I'll decide what I'm going to do when I do the next part to this one. I'm going to do all of these. I think I'm just going to complete all of them. I'm going to do the sketches here, and then I'm going to go and finish them in Procreate like I usually do. So if you are an artist, what is your main medium? Let's chat while we're in here. Okay. Yeah, I gave her some really like young features, like the really slim neck, long neck. Okay, so let's put some flowers. These ones look pretty basic, and flowers are not my thing. That's where to go. I'm so nice. I'm gonna sing while I do this, okay, guys? I would let you guys listen to the music, but I want to put this video on my YouTube, so I have to keep it copyright infringement free so I can minimize the amount of like editing that I have to do. Okay, I think that's pretty much how this is gonna look. We can kind of go over it with a little bit of outline. Can you guys see? I don't want to put my hand in front of it. I need a different... Yep. And then when I take this over to Procreate, I can definitely, take this kind of sketch, quick sketch and, make things a little bit more symmetrical and be a little bit more confident about some of these choices than I was here, especially with this pencil. That's why I'm kind of going over it with the pen, because it's a lot of, I don't know what it's like, what is it called? The strokes are just really short and not very confident. But that's okay, because this is a good, practice exercise. I don't typically, claim these draw this in your style entries, I guess. I don't claim these to be my work because I didn't come up with this concept. A lot of this, stylizing is not really common with my own work. So I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but I was just, okay. Sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. I use these to work on making certain decisions when it comes to art, like how I start off a face and kind of where I put the eyes and any other kind of ways that I stylize the art piece. I wish I had artistic skills. It already looks good. Oh, thank you. I think that kind of a big misconception about artists, that they kind of just arrive at being the artist that they are. But that's really not how it works. I've never met an artist who was like, this is my first day drawing and I'm this good at it. Usually it's, it takes work to get there. It's the practice of it all. And I know people hate to hear it. Practice definitely, not perfect, but it definitely gets you to kind of being the artist that you want to be. It helps you, gain confidence and everything else. So definitely, no, I know it's a lot of practice. I just never put the work in, unfortunately, to learn. Okay. That's not a problem either. It's just, I think the skill of being an artist is the desire to put in the work. If for whatever reason you want to be an artist, but maybe you kind of quit before you can get really good at it, or you feel like, you shouldn't have access to art because you haven't gone to art school, that is all baloney. It's all about your desire to be an artist and the work that you're willing to put into it. Hi, Grace. Grace Drew Designs. How are you? Okay, so that's the first one. There's not a whole lot going on here. Just a little sketch and some bold outlines. Yes, self-taught. I used to really be into photography, but life happened. Oh, I feel you. Photography is such a specialty. I definitely enjoy taking photographs, but that's not been something that I've ever really gone into professionally or in any ways, as an expert. Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is the next one we're doing by, okay, what's your name? Roy Meister. She's cute. I like her hair. We've got more flowers in the background. Not my jam. That's okay. I like doing, I like putting hoodies as my, like outfit of choice. Great. Hope that you're well. I am. How are you, Grace? I just asked you that question. Never mind. I'm happy that you're doing great. Thanks so much for stopping by. Okay, so we're just draw this in your styles that I find on Instagram. I use these as ways to practice and kind of get myself back into being, artistic on a regular basis. I kind of want this to be what I do for a living, so definitely want to try to find ways to do some daily practice. This used to be something that I do often, but I took last year to really hone in on my own kind of coming up with a concept and seeing it through to the end, making certain decisions and, finding an aesthetic. So I guess now I'm better at coming up with ways to stylize things, if that makes any sense. I'm going to try not to go into too many rants. I don't think I'm going to follow this one as much. I think we're going to put her in profile again. And maybe let's get some confidence in these lines. Oh, more glasses. Okay, it's a nose. We have our mouth, we have our eyes, but we are wearing glasses. I can't see. Are these? They're round. Okay. These are sunglasses. I like to keep it really loose, kind of in the beginning. Maybe I should draw the whole body. Let's see. I want this one. Let's see. Okay, we're in our stick figure phase. Okay. So we'll have this one. Did we decide to go this way? Hold on. Let me grab the other eraser. I don't know what I did with my... Oh, shoot. Now I lost the other eraser. Ah, Jesus. Okay. I found this one. Okay, so let's go this way. We're going this direction with the body. Boom, 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 leg. Hi, Mind Realm. How are you? Oh, still waiting for the dark skin. Oh, I forgot about that. I have to go back in and I'm going to make a reply to that. Well, let's see. I don't know what would be the best way to... No, I'm going to make a reply to that video because that's definitely something that I want to do. I have kind of a my own way of, drawing people of color, particularly Black women, darker skinned women. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to write that down. So I'll have it right here. Dark skin tutorial at Mind Realm 71. You got it, dude. I hope you're well. Make sure I read my pencil. Sorry, that was loud. Okay, so let's do the bangs. I'm gonna go forward like this, forward. This one it feels like it's a little harder to see because I'm kind of giving her a full body. So, ooh, let's be off the shoulder. But like I said, when I move this over to Procreate, definitely going to have more more control over the whole image. Things are looking like it's out of your brains. This is reminding me of an illustration I made probably a year or so ago. No problem. I've had Clip Studio for 3 years now, and I'm just starting to get into digital. Oh, that's really cool. I've never used Clip Studio, but I know it's like people are either using, at this point, Procreate or Clip Studio. I don't see very many people still using like Photoshop, which is fine, because I didn't really get into digital art when before Procreate was, a thing. I am a digital artist. I am a traditional artist, kind of at heart. I want it to look like the sleeves are like super huge. So, or like raglan. Something is off. I don't know. We're going to work through it, whatever it is. By the way, I loved your water tutorial. Oh, that was a fun one. That was really interesting. That was me following a tutorial. But, yeah, that one was kind of cool. Oh, wow, this face looks interesting. Okay. We're going to make something shake. This one's not my favorite, okay? Something about it is off. I think it would be easier to really see what was going on if if it were bigger. But she's cute. She's cute. Okay. Earring. Got it. Fat ass donut shape. That. Thanks, Grace. Let me get some of these guidelines out of the way so we can see what we are really working with. She's coming together. She's trying her best. Sometimes you just have to you got to trust the process. You got to push through a lot of the uncertainties. Let's give her a shirt under. So we'll have our good sis out here naked. Okay. So she's got let's see. I think she has a upside down smiley face on her top. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm burnt out from my workout, so I'm about to crash. Good night. Thanks for coming by. And if I don't post it, don't hesitate to send me another message, because I could forget, but I really need to. I'm going to try really hard not to forget, so we can get that out. Have a good night. Okay. You're right, Grace. She is coming together for sure. She's cute. Okay, let's do better about this hand. Okay. So this is a super quick tutorial on how I draw a hand doing the peace sign. So I do kind of a triangle or like a rhombus. And then I give her 2 fingers like this. And then 2 humps and 2 long bits here. For the most part, this is how that's gonna look. Now we're just gonna give the fingers form. And then you can't forget the thumb. Okay, boom. Super easy. Was that helpful? I hope it was helpful, because that is literally all I do. And I've done a lot of holding up a peace sign in my illustrations. So, it tastes like a lunch, but it's running from the knees and it's running from the front. Okay, so I don't think we need to do as much kind of defining things here. Hi, Just the Boss. How are you? I have a lot of energy. I'm usually really quiet in these lives, but I've got a lot of energy today. Okay, let's kind of define this hair a bit, because if I don't, by the time I get around to doing this sketch, moving it over to Procreate, I kind of will forget all of the choices that I made. So I got to be detailed about them. I am big, like, forget that I was doing something and then come back to it later like, I don't even know what I was thinking right here. I like how I made that loose. That's good. Are you guys working on anything if you're still in here? This is cute. Oh, hey, Nico. How are you? I haven't talked to you in a minute. I think I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I have not seen the people that I really enjoy seeing on TikTok for a while, and I feel a way about it. I have to start, like, seeking you guys out, because I hate not seeing your content, and I see a lot of junk on my timeline. Okay, that's this. It has been a while. I am good. I'm doing good. I just decided to come on here, and I'm trying this new technique of filming videos on TikTok Live and then just like slicing them up for other for content. So I decided to do some draw this in your style sketches Roymeister 50K. And then the other one was by, oh, everything is content. Yeah, TikTok does not care about us as much as I think that it should, but what can we do about it? Janine made. We could complain about it. That might not change anything. Janine made 22K. Okay. I think we're going to do one more and then probably call it a night because my page is almost full. And this way I don't have a ton of, let's look at these together. Don't have a ton of things to do. Bunny me. I don't know. It's a lot. This one's not enough. That one's intense. I'm not feeling, oops. Go down. Not feeling this one. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. So this is the third one that we're doing, probably the last one that we're doing. We're gonna put her down in the corner. Keep it cute. And there's a cat in her lap. She's got afro puffs. I wish I could, I can't see that as well as I'd like to. If I can get it to be like that big, that would be great. Okay, let's get started. So this is the pencil that I'm using, if you care at all. It is like my favorite sketching pencil. It's a Mitsubishi High Uni 2B pencil. I got it in an art, oh, you're right, I should screenshot it. I got this in an art snacks box, and I got this from, I want to say I got this from Michael's, but it's just a pencil extender, which is helpful for like recording videos because my hand isn't like down here. It shouldn't be anyways. I should be drawing like this. We'll see if I do that. There's no guarantee. But yeah, screenshot it. I should have done that in the first place. Screenshot. Okay. Delete. Okay. I'm gonna leave that right there so I know who this belongs to. Save to photos. And then we will get it and make it big. I should have put it on my iPad. Okay. Thanks for that hack, Nico. Are you working on anything right now? Are you just scrolling on TikTok? Okay. So let's do big shapes. So this is our head. This is our chest. We're gonna sit kind of to this side. We got one leg here, one leg here. Let's do, I want to make it lean a little bit more this way. So what if we do like a shoulder and an arm here, hand going down, foot, foot, cat. Do you guys like my cat? No problem, just scrolling. It's nearly 3 a.m. here in the UK. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you're in the UK. Should you be asleep? Do you usually stay up really late? I have insomnia, so I don't have any room to even be judging you for being up this late. I'm gonna put this hand down. So we've got leg here, this here, boom. It's rough. I haven't been asleep before. You and me both, friend. I've had insomnia my whole life. And like, I'm not working right now, not officially. I used to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning after going to sleep at 3. It's bad. I completely feel where you're coming from. I like this bubbly situation we've got going on here. Her arms in it. Okay. Okay, so we've got our hand coming down for this one. Awesome work. Hi. Hey, is it Teray? Thanks so much. Sounds very similar. Man, it's rough. We don't get any breaks. So I gotta get up and, I don't know if I want the feet to be as big, because that's kind of not my thing. So let's give her face some shape. Okay, let's go up like this. That's the thing about, when you do draw this in your style. I got it right. Okay, good. I feel bad when I don't get people's names pronounced right. It's hard because in a lot of ways I feel like I'm talking to myself, but just let me know if I say it wrong, because we are talking to each other, because we're friends, we're besties. Can't wait to see this one finish. I'm going to try and get this later. Good luck, friend. Get some rest. What are these on her face? I don't understand what these bubbles are. How can I see it better in the camera than I can see it in my face? Is it because of the light? There's a lot of effects on this that I don't quite understand. So let's give you some ears. And I'm all over the place, so I know my process is a little all over the place, but we're doing it. We're doing it, folks. Okay, so let's give her a top. We'll put some boobs. Okay. Okay. I don't know what these circles are on her face. They kind of don't make sense to be like blush or like bubblegum. Are they just like bokeh? Who knows? We'll figure it out in Procreate. Okay, let's get a little closer. Hopefully I haven't had my hand over it this whole time. So let's go from this side. Okay. Okay. Are these her eyebrows? Okay, let's make them. So I think the artist did this with some symmetry. I need the hair to be bigger. It's not doing it for me. But I don't use like the symmetry tool even in Procreate, because I don't know. I feel like my style is a little bit more like it's intended to be really freehand looking, so I keep it pretty much the way that I would draw it in the first place. Okay, I think I need the cat to be up a little bit higher. I want her legs to look really long, because that's another, piece of my own style, that the legs be really long. I know you can't tell from this micro drawing, but I do like to keep the legs kind of long. Maybe this needs to come out just a taste. I don't speak English, but I want to tell you that you have talent. Greetings from Colombia. Thank you so much. Gracias. So much. Muchos gracias. Is that right? Cloudy Gomez. The face has a nice look. Thank you. I like how the face is turning out. Now we got to put a cat. We have to put a cat in this picture. I know. Maybe we'll give her kind of a, her hand is in a fist situation. I just erased all that foundation that I did. Sorry. If you guys are in here, I would love some likes. If you don't follow me already, I would love for you to follow me. My name is Jessica. I go by JWhitneyArt. I am an artist here on TikTok and in real life. But TikTok is real life, isn't it? Isn't TikTok real life? I hope you grow as a great artist. Thank you so much, Snydermix. I hope I grow as an artist too. Okay, so let's get our legs going in this way. This is giving me Garnet vibes. Ooh, let's do a turned in foot. I like that because I don't like the big feet. Ooh, yes. I'm bragging about myself with just the taste because I love how that foot looks now. I like when the legs get kind of bow-legged. That's my jam. Okay, so she does have on boots, so let's give her boots. And these have like grips on the bottom. Ooh, I can't wait to do this one in Procreate. I like the other two, I promise, but I'm excited about this one. This one is, it's good. It's gonna be great. So maybe this one is kind of pointing down like this. Ooh, yes, it's good, it's good. Okay, let's give you some grip on this one too. And then she's sitting in grass, so let's not forget the grass. Something about this is a little off, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Let's put this part in front of the arm, back here. Let's put the fingers there. That looks like it's the ground. Okay, okay. And then, so let's do the pant leg is here. On this side, she's wearing shorts. It's not winter where she is. It's about to not be winter where we are. Well, here in the States. I don't draw animals much, so don't judge this, what's about to happen. Don't judge it too much, okay? So I like to give, if there's a pet in a picture, I like to kind of give it some of the same attributes as the human figure. Usually with the eyes, make them a little bit bigger. Let's give us nose, okay, and mouth. Not look like a cat. Okay. What the heck? Okay. I don't know. I don't know about this cat. Okay. Should I put the tail out? Oh, that's okay. Okay. So this is, I think this is cute. I'm gonna put some more likes on this video. Thanks for all the love. I love how you drop the arm down. Yeah. That's one of the things that I really like about doing the draw this in your styles, is kind of when artists take a little bit of creative, liberty and change it up to where it's, obviously it's recognizable. A lot of the concepts and like the composition is the same, but make it your own, When I started drawing it, okay, that was better. It didn't really make sense for the hand to be up. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in that way. But this way, it makes it more my art. I'm going to put one flower because I don't want to draw a bunch of flowers. One more right there. Okay, so that's going to be like make that a pocket. No alarm. Okay. No alarm. Okay, so lastly, there's no alarm. Okay, so a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and these are boom, boom, and that's the flower. Okay. I'll make these look better when I move to the next part, but for now, that's all we're doing. What is this song? Carl Thomas. Thank you. Oh, hey Google, stop playing. It's 10 p.m. friends. That's what the alarm lets me know. Okay, so I think that's all that we're doing for this one. Let's get our artist is at Eve Line Art, and the hashtag is Eve 1K5. Okay. Where's our... There it is. Found it. I just want you to know. I don't know what's going on. My tripod is, this holder is just not holding very strong anymore, which sucks because I have to do all these crazy things to make it look like hold up to where it's supposed to be. Okay. I'm gonna do now. Do you find it helpful to have a good understanding of human anatomy? I do. So to have a good understanding is super important, but you can get that in a lot of different ways. So outside of, going to school for art, which I'm finding is not really the best way to go. If you study like sciences and you study how the body works, what the body looks like, you get a really good understanding of anatomy for drawing. I'm gonna show you something really quickly. Okay. I studied anatomy in school. I'm a science major, so I have these posters up on this wall here, and it's because I like bones, but looking at skeletons and kind of seeing how skeletons are like the human skeleton set up, you get a really good understanding of where to put things. So like if you're doing a drawing, this is your head, okay? And then you can come down here, that's a face. This is, the middle of the body. You've got shoulders here, ribs here, hips here, and then you've got these poles for legs and poles for arms. If you can get a understanding of kind of just this, that would help you. And it's the same thing, you know, side view. You know, this is where the shoulders go, neck, head, rib cage is kind of a box, pelvis is a box, poles, and that's all that there is to it. You know, like when I draw the hand, if I put this shape, that's the base of the hand, and then these are just fingers. Just knowing, not like every single bone, not every single muscle, not every single, no, just an idea of what it looks like. You know that the knees bend at certain places, that the elbows do their thing as well, you know. So just kind of having an overview of what exactly the body looks like is super helpful. I know that was really like crude, and maybe I can go into it further, but Bert really said skeleton. Yes, I'm big on the bones, and I'm serious. I actually have a skull in my bedroom, if you might have seen that just a minute ago. But that's it's a chart of the skeletal system. But I also have one of the muscles, and what's the other one I have? I think it's the nerves. But that was all from, I got that for studying in college. But I keep it up because it's kind of a reminder, like, don't forget to put things where they go. So knowing that, we have a circle for the head. This is your torso. These are your shoulders, ribs, hips, poles, and poles. Is this a picture? No. But you can go around and add features, and then it turns into a person. And that's really all that there is to it. That's really all that there is to it as far as knowing, you know, anatomy. So not like being super precise about anything, but just having a good understanding of the overview and kind of where things go. I hope that was helpful. So you can, you know, fill your surroundings with pictures of skeletons. You can get little, what are they called? The thing that you can pose. You can get them from like models. Super helpful. Just kind of keep certain things in mind, and you don't have to follow it precisely, because then you kind of lose your style a little bit. Maintain your style, but understand the basics as much as you can. That's definitely my philosophy. But I am a nerd when it comes to the anatomy aspect, because my degree is in I have an associate's in kinesiology, which is literally the study of human movement, and then my bachelor's is in sports psychology. So, and then when I was in the military, I was a combat medic. So a lot of reasons to be familiar with the body, but knowing all those things helps make you a really good artist. You guys let me go on a tangent, and I appreciate it. So now we're just giving some details and some outline. And then this is going to be our basis for finishing this in Procreate. I'm going to keep it very quick. Okay. Boom. I still don't know about this cat now. Animal anatomy. I don't have that. I didn't study animals in any way, shape, or form. And I don't draw them. But I do have all kinds of dogs in my house. Beautiful black dog. Okay. Okay. And then the hair. And we are pretty much done here. I'm saved. Sorry, I got stuck in a TikTok thirst trap live. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Okay. So I think that I love it. Oh, let me do this side. And these are our fingers on this side. Okay. So that's that. This was a fun live. I hope you guys had fun here. I won't keep you too long. I won't do too much. So we did 3. This is our first one by Janine Made. Hashtag Janine Made to 182K. This is really good though. Thanks, Anonymous Weird OLED. OLED, yeah. And then this is one by Roy Meister. Hashtag Roy Meister 50K. And then this one is by Eve Line Art. Hashtag Eve 1K5. This one's my favorite. So I think, no, I'm going to do them in order so that I can keep everything chronological. So these are them. Don't let me forget to do a dark skin tutorial for a good friend. But thanks guys so much for stopping by. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the love. I'm gonna give a few more likes in here. If anybody has any questions, I'm gonna be in here for a minute, boosting this video the best that I can. I'm gonna keep it on this one. See if you guys have any questions. Give me a paper towel, give me another value, give me another hour or 2, hour with you. Oh, you're probably there, you know you gotta love it. Now you know better, now you know better, now you know better. Okay, these are the pens that I use for the most part. With you, baby, with you, baby. I'm just boosting the videos, but you guys feel free to ask. Oops, what am I even writing? Ask any art questions. I want you guys in my personal business. I'm going to be in here for a few more minutes. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Do it for fun. Don't take it personal, baby. Okay, that's gonna tear it up. I need to find my love, hallelujah. Excuse me. I can't listen, get the light and look at the time to put it down. All right, guys, it seems like everybody's winding down, so I might do the same. Oh, La Sad Girl, hi, what are your favorite art supplies? My favorite art supplies are pretty simple, usually a piece of paper or sketchbook paper and one of these Bic medium ballpoint pens that I'm using here to draw a little picture on the side. This is one of the pens that I kind of go to most when I'm doing like lazy art or I'm drawing in public. I usually will grab one of these like office pens, ink pen, ballpoint pen type of situation. And then I was saying earlier that I got this pencil from an Art Snacks box probably a year ago. This is a really good, sketching pencil. I covered all of it up, but this is the sketching pencil that I use to make these. I think it's just soft enough for like shading, but also can get some dark lines, good for contrasting. You can definitely build up on this. But just use it for quick sketches, it erases really easily, so that makes it super versatile to use kind of if I'm using any medium. If I'm doing like watercolor or something, just erase it a tad so that it doesn't smear all over when you get it wet. But yeah, this is my favorite one. This is it's a mixed media book. I think mixed media is kind of my favorite sketchbook paper to use, but also, where is it? This one. So this is the ELO sketchbook, but its paper is like Bristol. So it's a lot smoother. It's got less texture. Stuff really glides on here. It's not super multi-purpose. Definitely not meant to be used with mixed media. See, we've got some bleeding from here. So it's not great for alcohol markers, but great for sketching. I think I do a lot of my kind of junk sketches in here. You guys can't see that. I was testing out some stuff. I did use water in here. It's not meant for that, but it works. Water, watercolor, not watercolor, but water soluble markers, alcohol markers. A lot of options with this. What's another go-to art supply? So beautiful. Thank you for sharing. You are very welcome. Yeah, this is just a colored pencil. And then I'm trying to decide which colored pencils are my favorite. right now. I think it's the Polychromos color pencils. They are just so smooth and they don't break like the Prismacolor Premiers do. They're more expensive, unfortunately, but I'm a fan of these. I'm a big fan of these. This might be one of my favorite colors. It's like what is this? It's a Venetian red, but it's like a terracotta. It's one of my go-tos for sure. But it works pretty well for like shading in and doing outlines. I like to sketch oil soluble. Exactly. I like to do sketches with these. And I haven't had one of these, I haven't had the lead break on me like the Prismacolor do. Sorry if that was loud. Yeah, the Prismacolor are turning out to be like arch nemesis. Nemesises. But I do like these, the Prismacolor Kohl Erase, because they're erasable and they don't leave too much impact on your drawing. Ugh, this dang thing. I need to get a new phone holder. It's not sitting in these gears at all. These are very much like pencils, though. Not like colored pencils as much. Come on, Andrew. No, I like it. Yeah, the Prismacolor may need to be reset by warming them in the microwave for a few seconds. Yeah, actually, someone mentioned that to me because I am always complaining about them breaking. And I tried it. I think it's either last year, in December, or like way early this year. But I tried it and it definitely kept the lead from breaking. Especially that one specifically, because I had used it a bunch of times and it kept breaking. So then I put it in the microwave. I think I put it in for 10 seconds and the pen was hot when I took it out, and it definitely kept it together better and even made the color pencil write a lot more smooth. Do you like the art snack subscriptions? I do. The only thing, my issue with the art snacks, subscription is sometimes like the colors will be really random. So while someone might get colors that go together, another person will get colors that do not go together very well. And, the challenge of it is to use what you have to come up with something cool, something interesting, something kind of to completion, which is a great challenge. It is a great challenge to do, but also you're building up your art supplies by spending like $40 a month as opposed to going out and buying a whole set of Polychromos. And then when you get it home and you hate it, you've already spent like $100 on colored pencils that you don't like. And you don't have to like what I like. I probably don't prefer art supplies that everyone else likes. No shade, but something that works for you might not work for me. And it's best that I get to have a taste of the art supplies before I feel like I've committed to it completely. Like I think I posted this, if you're referring to the video you watched recently that I posted. Let me see if I can find it. Where are you? So this one, probably my most successful use of the Art Snacks box was for this January box, where I think I used most of the colors, but you know, they're all kind of like feeling a little earthy. You can get some skin tones out of this, but you can also, you know, get like some blushing and some, you know, some detail for like a head wrap and black for an outline. And then, you know, kind of getting to play around with, you know, Daniel Smith watercolors, which aren't cheap, but you don't want to invest in a whole set of this and then find out when you spent all that money that it's not for you. So to get one pan of a really high quality watercolor is, it's superb. You can't beat that, you know. And then the plus box comes with paper. So I just cut it out and put it in here. But you can see that this is one of those instances where the supplies works really well together. So these are water soluble markers that blend so well on this paper, so much better on this paper than on this paper, because here it's just kind of, you can see it sitting on top of the paper a little bit more, whereas this absorbs it and just kind of merges all these colors together. So that's cool. But like for these, I didn't love these wood crayon sticks, whatever. I don't usually use that type of art supply anyways, so this was foreign to me. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with this. But if I had bought a whole pack of this, I would be so mad, because this is not, it's not it for me. But Art Snacks is a monthly subscription box that you get kind of at the beginning of the month usually, and it's got, you know, the plus box has a whole like sketchbook, typically like an entire sketchbook. You have you can get colored pencils, you can get a whole pack of markers, pens, sharpeners, erasers. Sometimes you get paint. They have ones that have gouache in them. What else? I'm trying to think of something else really interesting that I've seen in an Art Snacks box. They always come with a sticker, which is kind of like themed for the month, and then they come with like a piece of candy. Art Snacks, if I'm not mistaken, the full box is $45, and the smaller Art Snacks box, which is like about that big, and it just comes with, let me see, I'm gonna just show you because I'm trying to imaginate everything that they come with. So January came with this marker, 2 of these wood crayons, a whole set of markers here. Oh, it came with this pan of this watercolor. It came with this brush, this, and a whole, I think it's a watercolor sketchbook. So this, and this is like quality. 30 pages, it's thick. This is the one that you can customize, and it's Strathmore, which is my favorite brand of sketchbooks. So it comes with quite a bit, you know, and you get a chance to play around with different colors, different materials, try different mediums, that kind of thing, which is super cool. It's a great way to kind of make you try different. Oh, absolutely. Because some of this stuff I had never heard of. Like these crayons, never heard of them. And if I'd seen them in, you know, like Michael's or Joann's or something, what would make me pick up this? I wouldn't, because what is it? What even is it? And if I'm not familiar with something and I'm just like, I'm going to go get my usual thing, well, you kind of put yourself in a box as opposed to being able to explore it. It almost feels like getting an assignment where it's like, we're giving you these, like in reality TV, you only have these 4 objects. You have to make a dress out of it or something. But yeah, this isn't necessarily like my this isn't something that I would typically use in The only thing about it, there aren't a lot of like instructions or like tutorials on how to use, the products. So you spend you could spend the month learning it yourself, figuring it out, because the companies usually have, or they should. If they don't, that is just completely unwise. They should have some form of, this is a tutorial on this new product that we have, so everything is random, or is there different options for the boxes depending on what type of art you do? It's random. They do have a watercolor box. I think it's like quarterly, and you get predominantly watercolor items, but for the most part it is like a hodgepodge with no real rhyme or reason as to why you get specific items. But like we were saying, it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone. You have to try out something new. I was gonna blend this, but I don't have any water at my desk. But I suggest, even if you do, like 1 month, see if you like it. Well, unfortunately, if you do 1 month, you might get a month that you don't love. I know I think it was November, there was ink in the box, but it was white. So I was just kind of like, it was white, the ink was white, and the paper was white. So it was kind of like, I have to cover this whole thing in some kind of a color in order for me to use white. I ended up using it like for a highlight, but based on some of the items in a box, every now and then you might feel like, I'm not doing this next month, but then you cancel your subscription and you miss out on something. Or black paper. Yes. And I have black paper, but the challenge is to use the supplies that it comes with. And if it doesn't come with black paper and you get like something fluorescent or something really bright, like white ink, you have to figure out something else or some other way to use it, And for this illustration, which I really, really, really like how this turned out. I don't make a lot of green art, but I wanted to incorporate all of the colors. So I was like, well, let me do kind of like a tropical looking blue, yellow, green situation. And then I use, kind of the warmer tones to make up the dimensions of the face. And then there's only one kind of reddish colors, wine. So it's more like a purple, but if it's, diluted, it looks a little bit more pink. So I was like, I'll use that for the lips. And then we have some, other brownish colors that looks an eye color. You have to kind of, it's a mystery box. And I think that's the fun of it. But at the same time, you're building up your arsenal. Like this pencil I use here from Art Snacks, I use this all the time. And I've had this for like a year. I guess it doesn't look like I use it all the time, but I promise I do because I like it that much. But if you find something in the box that you do like, they even have a part of their website where you can shop for a full set. So you can go to the website after you've tried out a product and buy it from them, or you can buy it on Amazon, or you can buy it in store, whatever, but you have experience with it for not that much. I can't think of many quality art supplies that you can get for $45. So it's a really good deal. The boxes themselves retail for much more than, $45. So you get a good deal financially, and then it does help you grow as an artist. And these are just my personal thoughts. I work with Art Snacks. They send me a box, but I don't get paid. I don't have any kind of, I don't get any commission if you sign up. I'm not being compensated other than just receiving a box in the mail and then giving my thoughts, my honest thoughts on it. And, I guess I've built up a pretty decent rapport with Art Snacks because we still work together and they don't have any complaints. But I will be critical of some of the things I totally don't agree with, like the white ink. It just blew my mind. Not only that, they sent ink the month after October when we had just got done with Inktober. So it's kind of like, I could completely not use this and it would be justified, but I used it anyways. I found a way for it to work. I don't know where that sketchbook is, or I would show you, but I have no idea where it's at. I'll have to look for it. So I say, if it would not be a financial burden, that Art Snacks is definitely worth it. Absolutely. I know there's a few other boxes out there, but the other one that I saw, it was, I think they were based either in Australia or in the UK. And I was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to be kind of waiting for something to come from, that side of the world. I don't know if shipping is going to be a disaster. There was something else about the box. I was like, I don't really feel comfortable signing up for this, but I don't have any real complaints about Art Snacks, but I think it's great. I super think it's great. So, LaSad Girl, if you're still in here, are you currently making art? And Clueless Ari as well. Are you guys artists currently? Or is it something you want to get into? I do it like it's my profession. I gotta make that confession. I'm proud of all the space. And you put it in your face. By the way, you need a personal trainer or therapist. Yes, I made my profile picture. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, I don't think I can go in there. Let me see. Anime lover, game head, IDK. Or I don't care what others say. Just be you, love yourself. Yes. I'm gonna follow you. I can't see it. It looks really pretty. Ooh. I love those colors. And that hat and the hair. That's gorgeous. So you do digital art? This is my time to shine. It's also on my Instagram. Okay, I'll have to follow your Instagram. Hi. Okay, so is it Kuvle art? Kuvle. Every time I see your name, I don't know what it is. Kuvle. Cuvle. Oh, dang. I don't remember what the second one was. Kuvle. I think that's what I said. So how long have you been doing this for? How long have I been doing art or this live? Because I think I've been on this live for over an hour for sure. But I have been drawing my whole life. Art. I've been drawing my whole life. It's kind of always been something that I've been really interested in. It's how I pass time. I stopped making art for several years when I had kids. And my art kind of just became, ways to pass time with them when they were younger. But when the pandemic kicked off, I got right back into it. I also do 3D animation. I'm trying to learn how to do 3D model. Ooh. I think that would be so incredibly cool to learn. I haven't looked into doing any 3D work at all, but that's one of the things that I kind of want to get into. Like, I would like to try sculpting. I don't know if that means like ceramics or what, but I would like to try some, art that kind of comes off the page a little bit more. I did a live with someone a few weeks ago, and that was kind of the thing I like to try different kinds of art. And one that I have not tried is anything that's not 2D. So that would be super cool. And I can't wait to see how that works out for you. Okay, should I craft a machine that could suckle all the Baja Blast out of a Taco Bell soda stand? I don't think so. That seems a little diabolical. But I do agree that Baja Blast is top tier. When did you decide to get serious with it? Is this your main job? I don't have a main job right now. I just finished school, so that's kind of been my focus, and I'm super grateful that I've been able to get serious about art while I've been going to school, along with going to school full time. But I started taking this serious in 2020 because we were all locked in the house with nothing to do, and we all were kind of feeling away about things, and it was a great outlet that I kind of forgot that I had, you know. But I would love for it to be my main job. Any tips on where to get good mechanical pencils? Ooh, good mechanical. Oh, okay. My favorite place to get mechanical pencils is jetpens.com. I wish I was more prepared to be answering questions, but I only use the Pentel Graph Gear mechanical pencil. And I get it from there. It's actually, I'm sure you can get them from Amazon. They would get to you a lot faster, I'm sure. But JetPens has a really good collection of like pens, pencils, and the like. So jetpens.com is kind of my go-to. They have a lot of like really good supply guides that would help you make some really good decisions, like pencils, sketchbooks, watercolors. Like they do whole like breakdowns of a bunch of different products in comparison. Got that good over 2 years. Okay, hold on. There's some conversation here. I don't understand what's going on. Well, not technically. I didn't get this good over 2 years. I'm not at all classically trained in art, but I have been drawing for a very long time. I used to draw comic strips when I was younger, so I've been doing this for a long time. I've just definitely gained more confidence. But this is the first time I've really just focused on being an artist. Sorry, I'm kind of behind on these comments. Are you using ink, and if which ink pens included? I'm using currently this Artist Loft fine liner, I guess. So this is the Michaels brand fine liner. It's okay. I don't have any strong feelings about it, but I also used this one, the Stabilo pen 68 for these outlines. What else? I used this pen. It's just a ballpoint pen for this sketch over here, and I think that's all the pens that I've used just now. Hi, art friend. Hi, Jasmine. I love how you show your process and your art is dope. Thank you so much. This was a quick process video here, but we've been having kind of a great conversation, which is fun. Thank you, though. Your art is dope, too. I think I saw something of yours recently, and I was just like, geez, Louise, the detail. I'm looking at your profile picture. I'm trying to remember what it was I watched. I think you were doing like portraits, and I was just like, I just want to get better at putting that much detail into portraits. Okay, sorry, I'm behind on the comments again. Okay, I promise you're not missing much by not being classically trained in art. That's what I hear. I hear a lot of people say that it is not even worth it to go through. Like, you get assignments, but not a lot of learning. What did you use for the red eye? Oh, I used this. It's a erasable color pencil from Prismacolor. So I used this to make the red, and then I went over it with this Artist Loft pen for the eyelashes and some of the other details. They just had us watching YouTube videos to figure it out. That sounds like it sucks. And they called it doing research. Ugh. I think the only real thing that comes from art classes are connections. I can see that. I can see that for sure. How often do you do digital? I do digital. I didn't do a lot of digital art last year, but that was kind of my main medium in 2020 and 2021. But I last year I did a lot more kind of in sketchbooks and painting and stuff like that. But all of these three, let me show you. So I'm going to take these three, good Lord. These three sketches I'm going to put over in Procreate and finish them there. I've always wanted to be classically trained too, but art school, it costs so much. Which feels like pretentious, because then so many people say the same thing. You are given assignments and like told to figure it out after spending like 2 to 3 times as much as, like public universities, which is super unfortunate. My sister has a degree. She has an art degree. I think her degree is in graphic design. I remember taking a painting class with her once, years ago, and we were literally just in the same room as a teacher, and everybody was painting. There was no, first you do this, then you do that. There was no hand holding whatsoever. Multiple 25-minute YouTube videos. Good Lord. TikTok. Oh. Then the few videos they gave us was about no hand holding at all. I just don't know if that's how, I don't know how beneficial that is. I think it kind of puts you in an environment to only be doing art, but man, you got to figure it out on your own. Yeah, see, I know how to paint, but I want some hand holding for that price. I know that's right. It costs an arm and a leg to go to art school. Hold my hand a little bit. Hold one of my fingers and show me how to do this. Because painting for the first time is super intimidating. And it would be nice to have some guru show you how it all works. Because I've done a lot of just watching the videos myself. I had a little pinky or something. I'm saying. Yeah, I used oil for the first time last year. I think I like it a lot more than acrylic. How long have you been drawing? I've been drawing since I was a little person. I don't want to tell you how old I am, but it's been some years. But I just recently started taking art really seriously, probably about 3 years ago. So it's kind of been like my main focus alongside going to school. You know, the like really geometric art they build up from shapes in a very technical way. That's what I wanted. Oh. I was just telling my sister that I love when artists incorporate like the I don't know if it's necessarily geometric art or if it's cubism, but like incorporate that into their work. Like I think Tamara DeLimpica, I've seen a lot about her work because I'm trying to learn about, artists, but more the women, because they don't get talked about enough, and I feel like I've been Mona Lisa to death. But her work is very geometric, but it's not just shapes. It's like shapes incorporated into her portraits, into her, paintings and illustration. I learned more of those 2 days with him than I did the whole semester. Between acrylic and oil. I think it's, for me, it's the blending, like the ability to blend. Oil, you kind of get to take your time. And acrylic is kind of like you got to make a lot of decisions really quickly because the medium doesn't stay wet for very long. I know there are mediums you can use to make acrylic a little bit more wet, I guess, and to make the oils dry a little bit faster. Do you apply it and blend it the same as acrylic? Yeah, no. For the oil painting that I made last year, I was able to do 3 different, layers on the painting. Like between it drying and after it had dried, and like being able to glaze on top of it, that kind of thing. How many art books have you gone through so far? Kind of a lot. I go to the library quite often. It's another one of I might call it a toxic trait because I really take out too many books. But let's see. This is the book I'm reading right now, which I have been looking for these kind of books. Sorry, this light is doing them a lot. But this is Black Art and Culture in the 20th Century. So I've been looking through this. Let's see where I am. I've been looking through these, paintings done by Black artists, and even paintings done kind of about Black people, that kind of thing. So it's like, it's like art history, but a little bit more specific to a certain niche, something that I'm really interested in, which is, Black art and the stories that, the art pieces tell that are super relevant. And it's crazy how much art literature exists in the library, and it's free. See, once again, you don't have to pay for something that's not going to be beneficial. I've rented a lot of books or borrowed a lot of books from the library. It was like, this is not at all what I wanted it to be, and then I can just give it back. Like this illustrating children's books, which is a great, I want to get into, illustrating children's books. So that's perfect. And then I've got this book. I think I've had this book for a month at this point, and I've renewed it like 8 times. So the library is sick of me and not actually reading some of these books on time. But yeah, so we were talking about, anatomy earlier in the live, and this is a good, I'm not going to get too far into this because they don't be having clothes on, but a lot of really great ways to kind of learn about drawing. The library is my favorite place. I could sit in the library for hours. I just wish the library was open later. If the library could be open till 10, how perfect would that be? I don't have to rent the books. I don't have to borrow them. I can sit right here and read all of these books. And that's what I want to do. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you guys are in here because sometimes I'd be in here talking to myself, but it's nice to be chatting with friends and meeting new people and answering questions. But yeah, if you have, my personal, my personal journey with art is really leaning into the self-study, getting books from the library, doing the research, watching videos. They have so many really cool art history videos on YouTube. I can't think of the channel name. Maybe I'll share it later, but where they give you, an overview of artists that came before us, but not so much in a way that's pretentious, more like how did they get from where they started to kind of being considered a master. Okay, let me look for it since we talked about it. I watched a video on Caravaggio not that long ago, and it was great. It was really great. Okay, let me see. You got to pay to play. Okay, so it's Great Art Explained. So I didn't finish this one, but it's a 51-minute video on the dark Goya. Let's see. Edward Hopper, that was a really good one too. Let's see. Johannes Vermeer, The Scream. So many really, oh, Yayoi Kusama. I love her story. Salvador Dali. They talk about the Mona Lisa, Gustav Klimt. And sometimes it'll be just, this video up here is just about, Edward Hopper. And this one was really cool because it talked about how, what's it called? How this artist has art. Oh, sorry. Go back. His work influenced cinema, and how cinema influences work. So it's kind of cool to see. Let me see. Is there a Picasso one in here? I think there is, because I remember watching one that was about, he painted something. So there's another Caravaggio. I thought I saw one. Monet, Andy Warhol, Frida Kahlo, Michelangelo. Oh, Picasso. There it is. The Guernica. So this is a good one. It's an interesting one. It just kind of walks you through like the thought process of like the assignment that was given to Picasso, his kind of thought process, the steps that he took, that kind of thing. So it's just really cool. There's another channel that I don't think I followed them, but they had a lot of really good videos as well. But yeah, like there are so many ways to learn about art, I think, without having to feel like you have to, like pay to play. And that's no shade to anybody that went to art school, because if I had it like that, I would have gone to art school too. I was like, girl, you can't afford it. Not only can you not afford it, but being an artist, you're going to be broke. So find something else to do. And I don't regret, other parts of my journey, but I really would have liked to just been immersed in art when I was younger. So it's Great Art Explained is the channel. And it's cool because he is acting out all of he acts out the parts in some ways. So that is, yeah, I'm a big fan of this channel. And he's super objective about it. He doesn't give an opinion. He's not like, I like this. No. It's just, this is the artist. This is what he did or she did, Who's the woman that did where she was I can't remember her name. What is her name? But her stuff was intense. And then there's playlists. He's got shorts. This is the other one. Art History School. This might be the same person. Oh, I am subscribed. Oh yeah, this is another one. Let's see. What videos do we have here? So, Modigliani, Sydney Nolan, Dorothea Tanning. Oh, I liked her. I liked this one. It was good. Paul Klee, Amrita Chagrill, Magritte. Oh, Goya was on. He was on it. Okay. Oh, and Hilma off Klimt. Francis Bacon, Mary Cassatt, Jacob Lawrence. Oh, I think I like this one more because these are like Jacob Lawrence, Lautrec, American Gothic, Cezanne, is it Chagall? Yeah. So Art History School is this one. Edward Munch. Mark Brunette. Hold on. I'm trying my depth perception. Mark, M-A-R-C, brunette. Oh, brunette. Okay, so he does like tutorials. What's up? Ooh, how to draw from reference. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so this is another really good artist to follow, or instructor to follow. I'm gonna subscribe, back on it. Oh, these are awesome. Oh, fundamental problem with AI art. I'm gonna watch that for sure. All right, family. I think I'm gonna cut the live off here because it's been 2 hours. But I'm super thanks guys for stopping by. This was fun. Just in here running our mouths and our thumbs. But I appreciate you guys. I'm trying to see if everybody that was in here that kind of stuck around, I'm thinking that I might have followed you back, but if I haven't, let me see, is there anyone else in here that was chatting that I didn't? Okay, Pon Yoku Cafe. Okay, we're already friends. We are friends. Grace, friends. Okay, I think that's just about everybody. Cat likes food. And our thumbs. But yeah, thanks for coming by, guys. If you have any questions, yeah, we are. I just looked. If we have any questions, send me a message. I don't have I don't know what to post anymore. I just be on TikTok kind of fooling around. But if you guys have any questions or you want to see anything in particular, let me know and I will try my best, my absolute best to kind of make a video. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you've always had DM privileges. We've been friends for a long time. Yeah, send me a message and we can chat further. Maybe we can make arrangements to do lives together if you want. We can chat there. That'll be fun. But I'm sleepy. So I'll talk to you guys later. Send me a message if you feel like it. Let's talk. I don't have friends. Just kidding. All right, everybody. Good night. I'm going to do a little bit more likes. Bye. Hasta la vista. All right, guys. Adios.